long. It looks like you would just zip yourself up into a sleeping bag, and you know, it's a denim sleeping bag. Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Octavia and this is the Edit by OC, where I talk about fashion, overall health and wellness, and lifestyle. So during today's video, I actually want to take a look at Kahlana Barfield's brown collection.
What?
Let me slow down. Kahlana Barfield Brown's collection with Target. So this collection actually came across my radar because I was talking to my mom and one of my friends, and they're like, what do you think about this collection? I'm like, I actually don't really know. So I wanted to take a peek at what's available online first and kind of get a better understanding of the overall feel of the collection, what she's offering, how she's conveying her personal style and making it available to all of us through Target. So let's go ahead and jump in. I have my laptop here. I have some notes. I did kind of peruse the Target site and kind of take a look at what's available. So I'm excited to jump in. All right, so my first impression of the collection is that it's really made for the everyday woman. I love that the collection is kind of chic, but it also kind of steps outside of the box of the clothes that we typically see at Target. I will say that Target has a lot of really great fashion finds, but in terms of it being oversized, kind of taking a few risks with patterns, different colors and that sort of thing, I was like, I love to see it. So let's first start out with tops. I'm just going to tell you guys about the items that stood out to me, and maybe some of those items, there were just a handful that I'm like, ugh, I probably wouldn't have, I would probably pass over them. So let's go ahead and start with the tops. So I'm going to be displaying the items up on the screen so that you guys can take a look at them with me as well. So the first item that I'd like to take a look at that really stood out to me was the women's varsity cardigan, the cream and the lime green one. I really like this piece. I love that it's 25% wool, it's like 75% acrylic. So this is one that you can probably wash and just hang to dry so that it'll last a pretty long time in your wardrobe. I love that it has the lime green, but it's still pretty heavy. So this is a piece that definitely could be carried through from fall, winter, spring. Definitely get a lot of really great use out of it. So I think this is a great piece. I love the buttons. It's kind of a tortoise kind of button on it. So you can wear it with like a really cute brown boot or just kind of mix up the outfit. And this is the first piece that kind of stood out to me. So the other item that really stood out to me is the red bomber jacket. This is fire. I love that it's like a chic kind of streetwear piece. So I imagine that this can get a lot of wear, like if you're going out to a game, a movie date, just kind of running errands on a Saturday, if you are going out and want to just wear with a cute black boot or something like that, tennis shoes. Like, this is such a versatile piece. I love that this is something that we don't typically see from Target in terms of mixing in streetwear with a bomber jacket. Like, very well done. I like the way that Kahlana styled it. I think this is listed as one of her favorite items, and rightfully so, right? And it's sold out as well, so rightfully so. Like, this is a really fire piece. Definitely a really bright, like, varsity red jacket. Comes with the matching pants. Super cute. Definitely on my yes list for this collection. So the other item that I wanted to talk about, that's considered kind of a top or outerwear, is the tie front blazer, particularly the one in brown. This is definitely a risky piece in terms of the pattern, the color, mixing the patterns, mixing the colors. This is something that I don't think we typically see at Target. Like, sis had them pushing the envelope. I really love that she took a risk here, but this is something that can be worn lots of different ways. You can play up the color, you can play it down and kind of mute it, put a black turtleneck under it, or just like a t-shirt under it. You can put button down shirt under it. Like this has a lot of different options, but I love that we're kind of mixing patterns, playing with colors, doing things that are outside of Target's box. I will say that I want to see this in person because this pattern, like I said, it's a little bit risky, so you want the quality to be there so that the expression of the piece really shines through. I think sometimes when you have fabrics or different things that don't really carry through, it can really be kind of a garish or kind of cheap look that doesn't last long, or it makes, you know, one think, okay, I don't want to keep this in my wardrobe too long. It's a little bit too trendy. So I would love to look at the texture and kind of feel it and kind of see how the quality is of this piece. But otherwise, I think I love that they took a risk here. So the other item that stood out to me as far as tops is the tie front drawstring blouse. To me, this was so cute. I definitely could see myself wearing this with high-waisted jeans, kind of playing with the tie, so tying it loose, tying it a little bit tighter so it looks like a crop top. To me, this is a very versatile piece. I know that a lot of women are not drawn to crop tops and kind of showing their belly in that way, or belly button, so I totally understand that this piece may not be for everyone, but I do like the green. I'm not a big fan of the striped red and orange. To me, that's just, it doesn't work with my style. It doesn't work with my wardrobe, but I do really like the solid green color. I think that's really, really cute. Definitely one that you can take into the fall, but the color is kind of summer or spring, so I do think that this is one that can also be carried through multiple seasons, but this is one that I was like, oh, I could definitely see this being worked into my wardrobe, just kind of as a casual piece. So the next item that I'd like to talk about is the women's cutout hoodie. As we think about streetwear, the fall, I love that they cut out one size of the hoodie. The hoodie is also a little bit more flattering than your standard hoodie, so I really like that. It's a little bit more flattering. It has kind of the detail on the shoulder, but not on both shoulders. Very important, because it can kind of look a little bit different with detail, the cutout on both shoulders. But I really like that they've added that detail and kind of made a hoodie look really feminine and really fun and chic to wear. I love the blue, love the cream color. Those are both colors that I could work into my wardrobe, and I think it's really functional for the everyday woman, the working woman who just wants to be casual on the weekends, as well as the mom who's running a lot of errands, going to games, that sort of thing. So I definitely think this piece could be easily worked into any wardrobe. And the last top that I want to touch on is the oversized long sleeve button down shirt. Absolutely love this piece. You cannot go wrong with having a long sleeve button up in your closet. It almost looks like you grabbed your husband's or your boyfriend's top. This piece is one that you can wear with jeans, leggings, kind of tie the front of the waist, wear it with a skirt. Like, this has a lot of versatility that it can add to a wardrobe, and it's just classic. Like, you really can't go wrong with a button down shirt. So I love that it's oversized instead of being kind of snug and tight. It just adds just to the level of comfort that we see from point A to point B throughout this collection. So really, really nice addition. And again, we're kind of mixing chic elements into a streetwear collection, and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. I love it. Okay, so now I'd like to move on to the bottom. So there are 4 bottoms that really stood out for me in this collection. I'll start with the faux leather asymmetrical mini skirt. This is something that's so cute. I feel like this kind of style goes in and out, in and out, in and out, but you really can't go wrong with a faux leather black skirt. Like, so cute. Can be worn so many different ways. Tennis shoes, boots, heels, out at night, out during the day, whatever. This is definitely a piece that you can easily work into your wardrobe. So definitely super cute. I love, again, the size inclusivity, because I think every woman could really work with this kind of item in their wardrobe. And just to piggyback off that, I also love the asymmetrical jean skirt for the same reasons. Definitely very, very cute, very chic. The model has it styled with the blue hoodie that we talked about earlier that had the cutout in the shoulder. So that's kind of a casual take on the skirt, but again, I think it can be worn with very different ways. A button-up shirt, like this collection really lends to itself. So if you want to style one piece with the next piece, you can literally have a little bit of a capsule wardrobe with this collection. So I love that she was thoughtful about that. That's very, very nice. So now I'll move on to one of my favorite pieces in this collection, which is the, let me see, mid-rise front pleated pants. So cute, so chic. Again, the model has it styled with the cream hoodie with the cutout shoulder. So we're really mixing styles here. We're mixing something that's very classic, typically associated with the boardroom essentially, and now we're bringing it and mixing it with kind of a streetwear style with the hoodie. So I really like kind of the juxtaposition of the collection. But these pants are probably one of my favorite items in the collection. Again, I'd love to see them in person, kind of feel the fabric. You know, is it gonna wash well? Are these pants gonna last for quite some time in the wardrobe? Those are the kinds of things that are important to me. The price point at $40 makes me think that it's going to be pretty good quality, especially for Target. So yeah, I think these are really nice. Depending on how a person wears them, the length and all of that good stuff, these may be really good pants to tailor, make sure that the length is appropriate. But other than that, I think these are really great. I could see this being styled in a wardrobe lots of different ways. I know I could get a lot of really great use out of it. So great piece to add to the collection. So the final set of bottoms that I'll talk about in this collection is the two-tone straight leg jeans. I really love the kind of mixing of tones in the denim. I think that is a very good choice. I did notice that there's like a little tiny, like a thinner band than what we normally see on jeans. So I wonder if that was intentional. Is that more flattering? I don't know. Would like to see that in person to kind of see how it translates and fits on different body types. I also like the little frayed detail at the bottom of the jeans. For me, it could have gone either way, kind of finishing it off very clean or kind of fraying it that way. Keeping it frayed keeps the jeans casual, but really cute to be able to style with a heel. I think the different lengths at the bottom, so it's not a completely straight hem at the bottom. It has a few different lengths there. I probably would want to wear this with something a little bit elevated, maybe a heel to kind of lift off the ground so that you can see that detail and it's not cut off in a weird way. So I think these could be a little bit more difficult to style depending on the person, their body type, and how the jeans flatter them. But I do like the risk that we've taken here with the different colored denim and kind of the different lengths at the bottom of the jeans as well. And I do want to talk about the back of the jeans as well. Like the pockets of the jeans are the darker color. So it helps to make the booty look a little bit peachy. I think they were intentional about the placement of the pockets as well, because we all know if the pockets are a little bit weird on a set of jeans, it could make the booty look a little bit weird. But I think they were intentional about the placement from what I can see on the picture. But again, I'd love to see these in person. Overall, I think it's a really great piece, very fun, and different from what we typically see. So now we'll move on to the dresses. There are two dresses that really stood out to me. I love the ribbed long sleeve side button dress. Again, this is one that, this is the type of dress that I get a lot of wear out of in my wardrobe. For me, sometimes wearing a top and jeans is too much. A lot of people may find that crazy, so I end up looking overdressed wherever I go. But that's because I feel like dresses are more comfortable. So I'd rather just throw on a dress. Something like this that's ribbed makes it casual, so it makes it very easy to wear. So wearing it with sneakers, you can even dress it up and wear it with heels. But I really loved a nice ribbed dress, easy to wash, easy to keep in your wardrobe, and easy to throw on. It just makes sense. So I really like this ribbed dress. I love the button detail. You know, it shows the button detail. It kind of helps to show off the figure a little bit, but it's also still very classic and chic, and it looks good. It's something that you can easily work into a wardrobe. So I really like this piece, and the ribbed material as well. This dress comes in the black and in the blue. Again, I would probably gravitate towards the black, but definitely I would also be able to integrate the blue into my wardrobe. So the final piece that I'd like to talk about in this collection is the ribbed sleeveless dress. I really like this dress. I love the cutout detail that kind of screams Octavia, that says my name. Again, a ribbed dress is very easy to work into the wardrobe, but I love that kind of feminine cutout detail in the back, where it gives you a little bit of skin, a little bit of mystery back there. You know, it's a little bit of something that we can add, yes. So I love that detail. I love the idea of wearing this with sneakers, throwing a jacket over the shoulders, wearing it with heels. This is one that you can easily spice up or kind of keep casual. I gravitate toward the green color and the black, but it also comes in the orange. So again, you can't go wrong with a ribbed dress. Very easy to integrate into a wardrobe. Again, for me, these are the kinds of things that get a lot of wear because it's one piece. I can throw it on and I'm ready to go. A cute bag, a cute jacket, a pair of sneakers, a heel, what have you. It's gonna look good, it's gonna be reliable, and it's gonna probably wash pretty well as well. So again, I love to see all of these pieces in person, but I love that she's kind of integrated the streetwear style with some of those chic kind of elements that's oversized though. So we're looking at traditional workwear that she has now made oversized and really made it easy for women to work it into their wardrobe. So now that we've spoken about the pieces that I really love in the collection and that have stood out to me, I also want to talk about some of the items that are like an absolute no, unfortunately. Overall, I think the collection is awesome. Everything looks really great. It looks like it's going to be easy to work into a wardrobe, but there are like 3 items that stood out to me and I'm like, who will wear that? So let's jump in and take a look at those. So the first item that was an absolute no for me is the V-neck, what is this called? V-neck bralette sweater tank top. This item, to me, like the cups are all wrong, the spaghetti straps are not quite right, the pattern, it's not my kind of risk. So I think this is one of those items that you may buy, you end up with it in your wardrobe, and then you look back at it 3 months later, you're like, where am I gonna go with this on? Like it doesn't necessarily look like it's cut right. So I don't think this is gonna age well in a wardrobe, so that's why it's on the top of my list of items that would be an absolute no for me in this collection. The next item that's an absolute no for me in this collection is the mid-rise flare pants. Oh my god. These look like, like, are we going bowling? Like, they don't look like they flatter the hip area. And maybe it's just because I haven't had a chance to try them on, but that flare at the bottom, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. I wish the pants were cut a little bit more flattering, at least on the model, There is another picture on the Target website with a woman who has it styled with the jean jacket, and it looks like it's really cute, but is that because we're covering the top of the pants? Is that because we're covering where the fit should actually be best? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments if you've tried these pants, if you've worn them. Maybe I'm just missing the boat here. I know that a lot of women really like Target pants because they're comfortable and they're flattering. So maybe it's one of those things where you just have to try them on. But for me, no, it's not giving. So the last item that I put on the list of things that are no for me in this collection is the puff long sleeve denim dress. I was really debating on whether or not I would put this item on the list because I see where they were going, but ultimately for me, I think that this dress is a little bit too heavy. The cut of it is too heavy. It just looks like it bogs all of the models down. Actually, a woman on the website has it styled where she's kind of opened up the chest a little bit, and I'm like, okay, yes, see, that works. But when it's cut where it's just so boxy in the top, it's just very heavy. It looks like it's dragging the whole figure down. With some alterations, this dress could have quite a bit of promise. It could be something that would be fun to style. But the current cut, like just as is, I think it's a little bit, like the top is boxy, the sleeves are very long, the dress is very long. It looks like you would just zip yourself up into a sleeping bag, and you know, it's a denim sleeping bag. So this is one that I would not put on my list of really good items in this collection. So my overall feedback, I think that this collection is super fun, super chic, but also wearable. I think when we mix in some of those kind of cozy elements, some of those streetwear elements with the workwear kind of elements, it really elevates the collection and makes it easy to work into a wardrobe. So I really think that this was fun. I love that she played with color, she played with patterns, but also really added in some of those wardrobe staples that are going to stand the test of time and really last in a wardrobe. So very fun collection. I love the size inclusivity. The only downfall of this collection is that it's not really available in many Targets near us. I actually was talking to my friend and she's like, oh, maybe you'll have more luck in your area because you're a little closer to the city to be able to have access to these items. But it looks like no, it looks like a lot of the collection has to be ordered online. So I think that's a big bummer, but still a huge win for Kahlana Barfield Brown. Congratulations to you, sis. I see that many of the items are sold out, so that's super exciting, definitely paving the way for more women to be able to have this type of collaboration with Target. And let's be real, we all love Target, and I will always go back to Target because it's just reliable. So I love that this is a featured collection. It was definitely fun for me to take a look at these items, review them. So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. Did you pick up any of these items for your wardrobe? How was the quality? What was your experience like? Did you find the items that you wanted in store, or did you have to order them online? Let me know, let's talk. So leave your comments down below. I can't wait to hear more from you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Let's keep the conversation going. Bye guys.